as we know, Black Myth Wukong has finally been released. A lot of people were looking forward to the release of this game. I am through chapter 3 now, and I just want to share my thoughts so far on this game. So with that in mind, come on. Let me just start by saying, when I first saw the first trailer for this game, I thought to myself, yep, I want to play this. It looks fantastic. I love Chinese mythology. I love the Monkey King mythology, and I was just very, very intrigued that this book that inspired it was going to be changed into this game. And I just thought, yeah, I really cannot wait to play this. Initially, when I started seeing clips of this game, it just seemed like there were a lot of boss fights and nothing else. So while I was super excited, it started to dwindle a little bit, because I thought to myself, is this just going to be us fighting boss after boss after boss? And I thought, yeah, it's going to be boring for me. Those were my feelings. But having played this game, I am happy to say, although there is a lot of fighting with a lot of bosses, it's not what I thought it's going to be. It's holding my attention. I am very intrigued. I am loving this world. I'm very intrigued by the story and how it's going to turn out. Let's just say that every feeling I had about it not being great turned out to be the complete opposite. Now, this game is not perfect by any means, but the fact that this is their first AAA game, this is impressive work. It is a beautiful world. They've paid a lot of attention to a lot of detail. The characters are so interesting. The visuals are fantastic. I think the only issue that I have so far with this game is the combat, in terms of the fact that it's not versatile enough. It's just, on my controller, it's just the X and the Y button and not much else, so I find it a bit repetitive. But that being said, because the bosses are so different in terms of how they look and how they fight with you, it doesn't always feel like you are doing the same thing over and over again. Another thing I should mention is that this is not an open world game, but it is vast enough that you get to explore. It's not quite as open as people probably expected it to be, but still big enough that I feel, for me anyways, that you get a bang for your buck, especially chapter 3. Chapter 3 is huge. There's so many places I still feel like I have to go back and explore, because this game doesn't have a map, so it's very easy to get lost. I don't feel like I got lost a lot in the first 2 chapters. It was easy for me to get my bearings, but when I got to that snowy bit, yeah, it was a lot. So there's a few things I haven't done there. I'm gonna go back and do those, but I am moving on to chapter 4, keeping my fingers crossed that it continues to be enjoyable. I am invested in the story. I want to see how it turns out. Yeah, so far I think that this game is pretty impressive. I know that there's been drama around some reviews because people feel like it's not diverse enough, which for me is ridiculous. This game is about Chinese mythology. There's a lot of animals in it. I'm not really quite sure how diverse you want. I mean, how much more diverse can it get than a bunch of different animals? I mean, what the hell did they want them to do? So confused. And then apparently there was also this issue with there not being enough females in it. I mean, I personally don't care, but that being said, I think that that was unfair, because there are females in this game. It's not littered with them, but there are, and I don't see why this is something that should decide whether a game is good or not. So sometimes it starts to feel like the West just wants to hate on games that fans are excited about, and what they end up doing is the opposite effect of what they hope to do. They want to put you off a game, but by being so negative about it, people end up just buying loads and loads and loads of copies of this game. This game has sold so well, and I'm super happy for the developers, because this game obviously took a lot of work, and as a first time AAA game for them, I'm pretty impressed. Again, it's not perfect, but so far I'm having a lot of fun. I guess that's really all that matters for me, is that I have a lot of fun playing the game. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, but have you guys been playing this game? What do you guys think? Please leave your comments below and let me know. And so far, if you've played up to, please don't spoil it for people that haven't, but if you've played past chapter 3 or up to chapter 3, who has been your most difficult boss to face? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me chatter. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please come back and watch some more of my videos. Have a lovely rest of your day. Mwah.